Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Random Rants with Random with another Plath Road post-ride rundown. You guys seem to love my pre-ride and post-ride rundowns, so here we go once again. So like I said, Katie's bits have been leaking the last few rides, and the last ride I went on it started leaking quite badly, so I bought a seal doctor. They're quite a good little device. You can do the same thing with carefully cut bits of ice cream lid or even a credit card if you're careful. It's got to be smooth so you don't cut the seals, and you go up under the seal and you go around the seal and it pushes out all the gunk and dirt. And as you can see, I did that, and Katie's fork isn't even leaking the tiniest bit at all now, where it has been leaking a little bit for quite some time. And for some reason I couldn't get the seal doctor under the seal on the other leg. Maybe the seal's gone a bit dry and hard, but it's not leaking, so I didn't do too much in case I made it start leaking. So there you go guys, the seal doctor. I finally bought a proper one. Like I said, I've usually done it with bits of plastic before, and it does a good job. Saves you getting your seals redone. And once again, I can't recommend highly enough these neoprene boots. I made a set out of stubby coolers back in the day, but I had to take the wheel off to slide it over the fork leg. These ones, they Velcro on. Lots of different brands, but they're amazing. They keep so clean up inside. I always hose up under them whenever I'm washing the bike. And I hadn't had them off in 5 years. I was expecting, I know that's slack, but I was expecting them to be grotty under there, really muddy and gritty and grotty, but they were really clean. So I sort of only go in there when my seals are leaking. So there you go, fix that seal. So pretty happy about that. And the other bit about the rundown, the back tyre is starting to show a bit of wear on the edges of the knobs. I actually smoked it up when I was stuck in a creek today, trying to get it out over some rocks and slippery roots. Tyres smoked up, Katie smoked up. I overheated also. But stupid me didn't make a big fuss of it and go, oh my God, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, I'm ever going to make it out alive. One day I'll get good at YouTubing, but I just film what I do. So, yep. Once again, me and Katie made it through perfectly on the Plath Road loop. I know I've been here 3 times in a row, but you know what they say, familiarity breeds contempt. But the main thing was I come out here today to do some tracks I'd never ever done before. So I was pretty stoked about that. Doing some brand new tracks, and been riding this area for over 30 years, and to be able to find brand new tracks gives me warm fuzzies. It really does. So once again, continuing update, the 07 rear brake is performing flawlessly now. No more brake lockups. Hammerhead gear lever, I've totally forgotten about that. It just fits my yowie feet perfectly. So that's done well. So you don't have to modify the hell out of your bike. Get your standard bike. Go for a bit of a ride. See what you like, see what you don't. And then save a bit of money and only buy the things you need. Like Katie, it's the only thing I've done to her motor is I stupidly put a stage 1 hot cam in it when I rebuilt it, and it lost all her lovely bottom end. So I really want to chuck the original EXE cam back in it. Or people say chuck an XX cam in it for even more bottom end. But the EXE cam, you just had, the beautifulest bottom end. That's what I love the most about Katie. She just had so much grunt. And it's still got bottom end, but it just doesn't feel like it, and it's moved its power up a bit. So she really rips up in the top end, and still got enough down low, but I really miss the bottom end that she used to have back in the day. So that's what I mean. You don't need to change anything. People put big bores in. Man, at the moment I weigh 150 kilos. I'm 6'4" yowie. And it's got more than enough grunt for me, and it always has. Even when I was really, really good riding back in like 2006 and 5, when I first got Katie in 2002 till about 2007, I was starting to become a bit of a machine on old Katie, but not anymore. But Katie still does the job, and that brings me to a post-ride rundown on me. I've mentioned from time to time I'm 52 now, so I'm getting the old skills back, but unfortunately I can see that I'm never going to get back to where I was, because doing the slightly technical single track that I did today, having to put my foot down at odd angles to pivot around trees or to push off trees or to jump myself up a bit of a rock ledge or something on the single track I did today, I absolutely loved it. Oh, you got no idea, guys, how much I loved doing that single track today, but it showed that my old jippy hips can't handle it anymore. I felt all right then, I felt all right for the rest of the ride, but now that I'm going through the post-ride glow, my old jippy hips are starting to tell me, have a bit of fun doing the single track random, but the days of doing epic single track, unless I get my super fitness back, which I'm trying, I'm getting there slowly, but if I don't get my super fitness back, the days of epic technical riding are behind me. But I'm not letting it stop me from riding. I still have a lot of fun, so as long as I can get a leg over the old girl and keep it rubber side down for the most part, then I'm happy. Getting out amongst this. Another beautiful day in far north Queensland. So yeah, guys, if you're in the area and want to come riding with an old slow yowie, hit me up. There's tracks everywhere in far north Queensland. So I did leave for a while, but I don't think I'm going to leave again for quite some time. It's just too nice up here. It does get a bit hot, but there's lots of beautiful swimming holes to go to. And you got no idea how beautiful the swimming holes are up here. I'm trying to show you a bit of the beauty up here. So, but don't too many of you come up here and ruin it. But get out amongst this, guys, before it's all gone. So my smart viewers will know what I'm talking about. It's going to be taken away from us one day if we're not careful. So get out amongst it. Full drive, horseback, push bike, motorbike, electric bike. I can't imagine how many animals you would see riding on an electric bike. It would be pretty amazing, as long as you knew how long you're going for. Or in a buggy, or even walking. Get out amongst it, guys. You won't regret it, unless you snap on a snake. Then you might regret some life choices. But other than that, fend off a few kangaroos, wrestle a croc, catch a barra, shoot a buffalo, do it all up here, brother. I'm getting a bit silly now. It was a good ride. I'm getting a bit euphoric. New tracks. Love new tracks. Anyway, hey Katie. Yep, love those new tracks. You served me well once again, old girl. 23 years and going strong, eh? Keep it real on the back wheel.